Who is the greatest saint? Is it the one who prays for hours on end? Is it the one who gives away all their possessions? These are noble acts, to be sure, but there is a simpler, more profound path to holiness. The greatest saint is the one who is always thankful to God. Gratitude is the language of heaven. It is the key that unlocks the treasures of contentment and joy. When we cultivate a thankful heart, we open ourselves to the fullness of God's blessings. We begin to see His hand in every detail of our lives, from the smallest sparrow to the grandest sunset. This is not to say that life is always easy, or that we should be thankful for suffering. But even in the midst of trials, there is always something to be grateful for. God is always with us, offering His comfort, strength, and guidance. By choosing gratitude, we choose to focus on the good, the true, and the beautiful. We choose to see the world through the lens of God's love. And in doing so, we become more like Him. Where does every good and perfect gift come from? The answer is clear: from above. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. James 1:17. This verse reminds us that God is the source of all blessings. He gives us life and breath, family and friends, talents and opportunities. He lavishes us with His love and grace every single day. When we recognize this truth, our hearts overflow with gratitude. We are humbled by His goodness and inspired to live lives worthy of His calling. Gratitude is not about taking things for granted. It is about recognizing the giver behind the gifts. It is about acknowledging that everything we have is a gift from His hand. Let us never forget the source of our blessings. Let us cultivate hearts that are always turned towards Him, overflowing with thanksgiving for His boundless love and generosity. How do we cultivate a thankful heart? It begins with a conscious decision. Choose to focus on the good. Look for reasons to be grateful, no matter how small they may seem. Start a gratitude journal. Each day, write down at least 3 things you are thankful for. Make giving thanks a regular part of your prayers. Thank God for His faithfulness, His provision, and His presence in your life. Express your gratitude to others. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Gratitude is not a feeling that comes and goes. It is a habit that we must cultivate through daily practice. It is a choice that we make moment by moment, but the rewards are immeasurable. As we cultivate a thankful heart, we open ourselves to greater joy, peace, and contentment. We begin to see the world through eyes of hope, even in the midst of challenges. Section 4. Gratitude in all circumstances. Gratitude is not just for the good times, it is even more important during difficult seasons. When we face trials and tribulations, it can be tempting to focus on the negative. But it is precisely in these moments that we need to cling to gratitude. Praising God during good times is natural and joyful. But recognizing His protection and guidance during storms reveals a deeper level of faith. It is a testament to His unwavering presence, even in the midst of our darkest hours. Remember that God is always at work, even when we cannot see it. He uses all things for our good, even our pain and suffering. When we choose to be thankful in all circumstances, we acknowledge His sovereignty and trust in His plan for our lives. Section 5. Trials and Triumphs. Life is a tapestry woven with both joys and sorrows. We experience seasons of abundance and seasons of lack, times of celebration and times of grief. Through it all, God remains faithful. He is our constant companion, our refuge and strength. Bad experiences can lead to good outcomes. They can refine our character, deepen our faith, and teach us valuable lessons. Trials have a way of revealing our true selves, stripping away our pretenses, and exposing our need for God. It is important to see our trials through the lens of eternity. This life is but a vapor compared to the glory that awaits us in heaven. Our present sufferings are not worth comparing to the eternal weight of glory that will be revealed in us. When we keep eternity in mind, our perspective shifts. Our problems seem smaller, our burdens lighter. We're able to face our challenges with courage and hope, knowing that God is working all things together for our good.